tasima mukama tomanya be yateeka leka kuwalirira nedda koyita katono wali wakalokera embeera yo yalibekabya naye eri yatasobola kaaba kwevuma lwakuporaza ate abanja balala bo bafiisa ozadde namango yoyombye ate abagumba bamunoonya kyaganye kalimukolina kwe kwonyoma ate abanja balala bakegomba simanyi oba ndibeera omu ku banene oba lulica nevugako ku nnene ndigaba oba ndisaba emmere naye mutima gwange kyosabayiko kumatira simanyi oba ndibalukupe nedda oba lulica nonjaliza ku nsawo simanyi oba ndiwangaalako nange naye mutima gwange kyosabayiko kumatira kola gwenyikira tozembeya bewegomba bangi bolaba tebebaka bwogwa ofubanga nosituka olwawo kirugaddwa essuubyo likyusa noliza ku kamoli siima katono koolina sifuddeyo ku kikyoliba olugendo lwolutambule n'olubimbi lwerolwekabalire bwetujja bwetulireka enno nebitumenya netubirekatawo mutima gwange obereyo lowooza woolireka enno okugenda nga tabangako kusi kibi fuba nnyo nkola awatali mukulula kwolese ku nsi nti oba kubuno mu magenda go tulisubwa ki genda mutenga bwe watta olwakalambo kawe utenge byoya byenswa genda mutenga bwe watta okubeerawo ku busi tobutabawo kiki genda mutenga bwe watta bakyolese mu manyago nanayo awatali kirala situkokole okulagange kuba ettuufu ng'omuwanika ow'abaana musange ly'omuzadde obutafa ku baana baalina okubalungamyanga n'okubawabulanga olaga abaana ekuba egolokofu era balikuliremu balimanyira nti naye baliba nga bakuze tebaliribeka n'akamu olaga abaana ekuba egolokofu era balikuliremu balimanyira nti naye baliba nga bakuze tebaliribeka n'akamu okumanya mukama katonda okumusinza n'omwebazanga okugoberera ekkubo ly'ayagala bakwate nga bakuze okusaamu ekitiibwa bazadde baabwe n'abakulu babasinga bikolebwa bazadde nga baana babalabirako bwe batyo olaga abaana ekuba egolokofu era balikuliremu balimanyira nti naye baliba nga bakuze tebaliribeka n'akamu olaga abaana ekuba egolokofu era balikuliremu balimanyira nti naye baliba nga bakuze tebaliribeka n'akamu sanire kitawe abasanyusanga namweyo mumufudde yagaza anyasiga ate n'atakola muddo bwatu mu bijanjalo nebizika kyokka n'ensunga nnyonnyo amakungula shabahayi wamma twebaza abataata abafuddeyo bamusize ensiga egudde wagimu mugume muli kungula
gakomewo bwahati amagezi g'omuzadde omwana alina gatwalanga alyoka amanye era yesige Katonda bwe mutyo obulaga abaana ekkuba eggolokofu era balikuliremu balimanyira nti naye balibanga bakuze tebaliribeka n'akamu obulaga abaana ekkuba eggolokofu era balikuliremu balimanyira nti naye balibanga bakuze tebaliribeka n'akamu.
Awanguza bamwesiga bonna talina everyone, my name is Simama Sitwaja Kungu, a student of Ebenezer Christian High School, and today we're going to talk about how do you stay on track with your goals. As our theme of the year states that we have to stay focused. The Bible verse of today is focus on what's ahead, which comes from Philippians 13 to 14. So I'm not here alone. I have my friends besides me, and they're going to introduce themselves.
Nakas Rebecca is my name.
Hi everyone, I'm Second Design Gloria.
Yeah, so those are my friends, and I would like to ask you, Nakazi Rebecca, I would like to ask you, how do you stay motivated?
I stay motivated by reading the Bible. As in, every morning I wake up, read the Bible, listening to inspiration stories. That's all.
Wow, that has been so good. So I have another question for you, Zion. I would like to ask you, how do you set your goals?
I set my goals. First, a goal is a long time achievement, and I set my goal like by having a vision. Like me, I have a vision of becoming a surgeon doctor. Then after I plan like every morning I have to revise my books, and so that I can understand the subjects a surgeon doctor has to take. Then after I will have to take the action and have some people who inspire me. That's all.
Yes. So those have been our questions. Our last question, we're going to answer it together, and it says, what distracts you? Like, we all have goals, but we also have distractions. So what distracts you, that hinders you from achieving your goal?
Firstly, it's all about laziness. Laziness whereby when you have to do something at a particular time, then you're like, then that's it, laziness.
Me, what distracts me sometimes is sleep. There's a day when it's cold and you feel you don't want to come out of bed. It also distracts us. That's why we get distracted and get away from our goals. That's all.
Yes, so thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to the Ebenezer students today, and we want you to stay tuned and always watch the shows of today. May the Lord bless you. Goodbye.
Nomuka wenzisa
That right there is a beautiful song reminding us that this far the Lord has brought us, and we shall truly and truly rejoice and be glad in it. What a beautiful people. If you do not already know, this is the Students Forum B4C Blazing for Christ, a platform in which we explore the realities of life vis-a-vis the truth of Christ, that we can be empowered to blaze for Christ in all we do. And as usual, it's a beautiful morning, and we are starting strong. We have had beautiful music coming in. We have had a Meet the Student segment as well, where we get to listen in to students' opinions with regards to our subject for the day. I hope you were paying attention, because I have quiz questions for you. I'm joking. But I do hope you were able to listen in to the students of Ebenezer Christian High School, giving us their opinions on what we're talking about today. Now, studio lines are running on our screen. Feel free to call in and contribute to what we're talking about today. If you were not paying attention, today we're talking about how you can stay on track with your goals, especially for the year 2026. Now, the earlier you realize that you're supposed to keep yourself in order or keep yourself focused, the better, because we do not want you reaching at the end of the year and you're like, but wait, I thought I had planned to learn how to drive this year. I thought I had planned to get straight A's in my exams. I thought. We don't want to get into the close of the year and you're thinking of what you could have done better. So today, we are mostly talking about how you can stay on track as a student, as a parent, as a teacher, depending on which sphere you fall in, but we cut across. But before you do anything else, run it down to our social media platforms. That is at Google TV Uganda. Like, share, comment. Tell us where you're watching from, and as well, contribute to our subject for that day. Now, one thing I need to emphasize out there is the fact that in everything that we do, there is a need to plan, to execute, and also reap the fruits of the different things that we do. Now, when at the start of every single year, we encourage you to make New Year's resolutions. We encourage you to write down your goals for the new year. And sometimes you may choose not to. Sometimes you may decide to write them down. But what are some of the things that will help you keep focused? Please let us know. Now, I think for me, I would like to start from the point of whatsoever we do in life, there's an aspect that we ought to entail or that we ought to consider with regards to whether or not we're going to succeed or whether or not we are going to remain on track in all these things. Now, what does to focus mean? To focus means to instinctively direct your attention to something. Now, for those of you who might have been in the media field or you have been able to use a camera before, even you use your phone camera, every time you want to take a picture, in order for you to take a good picture, what must you do? You must focus. If your picture is not in focus, then chances are, if the picture is not clear, or if it's not in focus, chances are you are not going to get a clear picture. Now, you might get a picture out of it, but it might not be one that you are able to use in the long run. So in every single aspect of your lives, I want to task you to listen in or to look through and decide on whether or not you are focused on the right thing. Now, in this age and era where we have so many distractions left, right, and center, there's TV, there's now Netflix and chill, there's TikTok, the social media. Having a smartphone in itself can be a distraction. Then there is a need for you to focus. Most of the time, we want to base on what and how these different topics affect you as a student. Now, we would want to dwell mostly on the aspect of you being in school and prioritizing your education, but not just your education, but as well your spiritual life, because this is a Christian TV station and this in itself is a Christian show. So the Students Forum B4C, what are you focusing on? Where is your focus at? Are you prioritizing the right things in your life? Are you sure that you are still on the right track towards your goals for 2026? Again, the earlier we remind you about this, the better. But if you would like to share opinions, please reach out to us. Our studio lines are running on our screen, and make sure that you tell us how you are remaining focused, or what are some of the things that you do to remain focused on your goals for the new year. Personally, one of the goals I have planned to achieve this year is to learn how to drive, because I cannot be the only person, okay, not in my friend group, but I refuse to be that one person who cannot drive a car. What if God is trying to give me signs that this year he's going to give me, which car, name it for me, and I still do not know how to drive. So one of the first things that I've decided to do is generally learn about cars. Now, I may not be able to start driving immediately. I may not be able to get into a car or even have access to a car at the moment, but I need to know what it takes for a car to work. Discover the functionality, understand how it works, and take the necessary steps. Now, what I've done is I've broken it down throughout the year. which months will I be tackling what? When will I get into the practicals? What should I be doing at the moment? Who am I planning to ask to teach me how to drive? Or which schools or which driving schools am I planning to go to in order to learn how to drive? Now, these are just mine with regards to my plan to learn how to drive or to get my driver's license this year. One thing I realized is the earlier I start, the better. If I keep postponing, if I keep pushing things, then the focus towards these things begins to dim. It's like pulling yourself away from something as to a distance. The farther away you go from it, the blurrier it gets, or the more out of focus it gets. But the closer you walk towards it, the more in focus it gets. And I want you to look at that from that particular perspective, even as you ponder on these different things. Now, one thing that helps us to achieve focus, or that helps keep us in line with regards to what we want to do, is being able to celebrate and or recognize the different achievements that we've been able to have. Now, we had the UCE results being released, and so many people were jubilating because of the success that they were able to receive, knowing that I have a combination that I can do in A-level, I have a school, a particular school that I can go to because of my grades, and all this started by them choosing to focus to make sure that they achieve their goals with regards to excelling in their exams. Now, celebrating these achievements is one way of pushing you to continue to focus, because it shows you the fruits of the hard work, the hard labor, and the prioritization that you've put into everything that you do. And it gives you a chance to reflect and as well discover, what can I do differently? What can I continue to do that is helping me at the moment? Or what can I do to even just simply help the people around me? Now, as the Students Forum B4C, we love to celebrate with you, and we are still in the mood of celebration. If you have not yet invited us for your school celebration or your school Thanksgiving service for your UCE results, guys, I am just saying. But then again, we also had different students at campus level graduating, and for some it's been a long time coming. For some, they're truly grateful because of the hardships that they've gone through all through the campus years. But then above all, we give glory to God. And as I said, as the Students Forum B4C, we love to celebrate with you. So for one of our sponsors, we are celebrating with them their Thanksgiving Day. That is at Ebenezer Christian High School. We have a recorded video on what went down, and we want to as well wish you or congratulate you on the success of your students. So we're going to have that video play for a little bit, and then we'll be right back to continue our discussion, read out some of your opinions, but as well give you more insight into how you can focus on your goals this year. Let's have that video and we'll be right back.
Waliwo otuuka n'owulira amatunga gakuwaana, bino by'owulira n'ebizibu olusi biva mu kalebule, buli omu anti kyasanga kyayogera. Naye ebigambo ebiba nga mmere ffe twakuta, sikulimba ffe twakuta, anti bino biva mu kalebule, boge bogera bibeera biwulire, n'omubuuzo bukakafa kuwulire, kale oba omujulizi amanjule. No, they just speak what they are feeling. Buli kigambo ekitalina mugaso kyoyogera, lunaku gye lulisebo olikiwera embalirira, gowekane Katonda ku layini, ng'amaaso agakusimba olw'obitege. kya Katonda mukamwako ekiro n'emisana okise mu mutima gwo weewalekalebule oluusi avaamu embale ezo ze bafuna ab'emimwa emiwewere akagambo ery'omugezi kamala kuuma ekigambo kya Katonda mukamwako ekiro n'emisana okise mu mutima gwo weewalekalebule oluusi avaamu embale ezo ze bafuna ab'emimwa emiwewere owulira gandeza ku bigambo ebyo byogera bakomangako munnange ebinawudde entalo ez'amanyi olonda mu byogoya katono naye lulinga ekibi tekikoleeza ekibira kyonna nekisaanawo okusirika olusi kye kisinga oyaleeta ddembe mwana wa Katonda kuba ebimu bibawaza owulira gandeza ku bigambo ebyo byogera bakomangako munnange ebinawudde entalo ez'amanyi olonda mu byogoya katono naye lulinga ekibi tekikoleeza ekibira kyonna nekisaanawo okusirika olusi kye kisinga oyaleeta ddembe mwana wa Katonda kuba ebimu bibawaza bebalisikira bakabaka ba Katonda Jacobits okakkanangako amalala tegayamba ne mu kukula kuno kimanye bingi by'osanga abo boolaba bakusooka abalina bye bayitamu ebingi mwemanya temwenkana obasangamu ekitiibwa nga kino okirina mu bwongo era ng'okirowoozaako si ggwe mubereberye twali tulabye abanene ebyo by'okola ne bikyaka waliwo eyabikolako waliwo eyabikolako abamanyi abanyenyese nno nga bagitigomya waliwo eyabikolako waliwo eyabikolako kati baabula amapaati gabagwako waliwo eyabikolako naawe twali tulabye abanene ebyo by'okola ne bikyaka waliwo eyabikolako waliwo eyabikolako siwasose tewerimba ab'entiisa baayo waliwo eyabikolako waliwo eyabikolako kati baabula amapaati gabagwako waliwo eyabikolako naawe kankana osanga oli ku kyalo nga kaada amaanyi gamuwalambu wa kyuma bakadde b'okukyalo banyooma ebyabwe wabibakwala nnama nga yeerabidde enviiri situgala zikolere n'enjeru abakadde abangi boolaba baaliko lumuwevumulo okalyadakadda obanga tobitegeera buuza batera okulya ku bukiko twali tulabye abanene ebyo by'okola ne bikyaka waliwo eyabikolako waliwo eyabikolako siwasose tewerimba ab'entiisa baayo waliwo eyabikolako waliwo eyabikolako kati baabula amapaati gabagwako waliwo eyabikolako magendagenda ogakolerera ng'oli wano kusi.
That is a beautiful song coming in from Good Samaritan High School Choir. Right about there, we are back, and it's still the students from B4C Blazing for Christ. We're still going strong, and today we're talking about how you can stay on track with your goals. A number of times we fall off track, especially when it comes to a number of the things that we do. And I can truly, as a human being, we easily get distracted, which you can't fault us for it. We love seeing beauty. We love being able to observe things. And sometimes we choose happiness over suffering, which is okay. But a number of times we opt for things that might not really benefit us in the future. And one of the ways we can continue to achieve the things that God has planned for us is by choosing to focus and or stay on track with our goals. So now I want to give you a few practical ways in which you can stay focused on your goals and or stay on track with your goals, especially for the year 2026. The year began and everyone was like, 2026 is my year. I don't know if it's your year, but if it's your year, then you have to take hold of it and make sure that whatever you plan to achieve this year, you are actually able to achieve. Now, earlier I talked about being specific or having your focus in the right place. First of all, you can start by making goals specific and measurable. If you make them too general, it might be a little bit hard for you to align what exactly you need out of this. Now, you might say, my goal this year is to travel. If you just say it's to travel, that could be traveling to Wakiso district, that could be traveling to Liwa district, that could be traveling to Lake Victoria. I'm just saying, but you need to be specific and you need to make sure that your goals are measurable. For example, if you say you want to travel this year, which country would you like to travel to? I want to go to Zanzibar. If I'm going to go to Zanzibar, am I able to afford it? Can I plan for it? If I save this amount, what am I able to do? But if Zanzibar is far out of reach, can I go to Kenya instead? Okay, let me visit Rwanda maybe. And you choose something that is specific and measurable. That is just an example for you. Now you ought to break down your goals. Like I said, break them down. If you say you want to travel to Rwanda this year, which day? When are you going to do it? How are you going to achieve it? Do you have an airline that you're going to use? Do you have a transport service that you're going to be using to get there? Are you going alone or are you going with friends? Are they involved? Are they interested? These are some of the ways you can break down a particular goal to make sure that you have all the details in order, and it becomes a little easier for you to manage as you have been able to set mini goals in between there. Then you ought to create a routine. Now, I recently started taking singing classes because I have always wanted to sing like an angel, but sometimes my voice decides to have a mind of its own. So I decided to take singing classes this year. It's going to be running for about 12 weeks. Now, every single week, we are going to be given tasks, or let me call it homework, on what we're supposed to do. But during my first class yesterday, the emphasis that our coach gave us was, if you are going to be able to sing better, you need to be able to exercise your vocal cords because they're muscles. And in order for you to, in order for you to do that, you need to have a routine. You need to do vocal drills. You need to do vocal warm-ups. You need to take care of your voice. You need to be able to drink enough water. You need to get enough sleep. You need to stay away from certain foods just for the sake of the health of your voice. Those are some of the routines I am talking about. If it's a goal that you need, if it's a habit or a lifestyle that you want to achieve, then you have to make it a routine so that it becomes a part of you and not just something you talk about constantly. Find ways of tracking your progress, because if you're unable to track your progress, how do you know that you're edging closer and closer to your goal? How do you know that you are doing the right thing? How do you know that you're still on track? That takes a lot in itself. Now, stay accountable. If you're going to do something that you're not comfortable with, for example, going to the gym, if you are like me and the only exercising you do is maybe say walking. Okay, I do exercise. Guys, I play soccer. Anyway, if you're not someone who loves doing gym, but you know you need to go to the gym, especially for the sake of your health, or maybe you just want to be more confident with your body in that sense, then you need to be able to have someone who you are accountable to, or at least stay accountable to yourself. Now, most cases, it's very hard for us to be accountable to ourselves, but when you have someone that you can be accountable to, for the different things that you've said, then it's important. If you're in a school setting and you know in math, I want to get an A. I'm tired of getting a D. Is it D plus, D minus? I'm tired of getting Ds. I want to get an A. Who are you going to talk to? Who is going to encourage you to keep reading? Who is going to discuss for you? And which teacher are you going to let know that you need to, if you see me doing anything funny, remind me that I want to get an A in math at the end of the term. That's another thing that you can do. Manage your environment. Sometimes the spaces you are in will hinder you from progressing or from staying on track with the goals that you want to achieve. If you say you want to pray more this year, but you're surrounding yourself with people who do not pray, or you're putting yourself in spaces of people that do not pray and are not spiritually growing, how else are you supposed to grow? Manage your environment. Reward yourself occasionally. One thing I always do is every time I get my salary, I take myself out. Where I don't want to get into the details, but I always take myself out, or I buy myself a gift, because I do a lot of work and this is the reward that I'm getting from it. So reward yourself. It's encouraging, and trust me, it's the best way to encourage yourself, especially if you're feeling discouraged, but it also helps you to stay on track. Now adopt the mindset. If you want to change anything about yourself, it has to begin from your mind, because your mind functions or governs literally almost everything that is in your body, and how you behave, from your habits to your mannerisms, and up until the different things that you do that help you to achieve the different goals that you've set for yourself. But above all, be flexible. If you think that everything is going to go the way you have planned for it to go, you are mistaken. Chances are something is going to go wrong, but when that something goes wrong, make sure that you reassess, realign yourself. If you need to change something, change it. If you need to make something better, do so. If you need to cut off certain people, please do. But if you need to be hard on yourself and push yourself, and like, this time around, I'm going to be waking up at 3 a.m. to pray, then do it for yourself. But make sure that you're flexible, because every time you hit a wall and you're not flexible, chances are you're going to keep breaking instead. So these are just some of the practical ways in which you can continue to stay on track with your goals, especially for the year 2026. Now, these are just my personal opinions and what I could share with you today. As a student out there, I hope these encourage you, and I hope that you can use this, especially in your school life, because as a student, your priority is school. Grow spiritually as well, but make sure that you thrive, because we do not have a God that fails. Our God does not fail. So do not represent the kingdom the opposite way, but do your best to make sure that your God, and the God that you truly serve, is elevated in every aspect of your life. And I think I've said a lot for today, but I hope you are taking notes, and I hope you have enjoyed this mini discussion with regards to how you can stay on track. It's a beautiful way to remind you that even if you feel like the year has just started, we're in the third month of the year, literally the first quarter of the year is coming to an end. So yeah, you need to test yourself, check yourself, and make sure that everything you have at the moment is in order. Now, we are live every single Saturday morning from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., bringing to you amazing Christian content. And this show is specifically made for you. But this show would not be possible if not for our sponsors, and we are truly and truly grateful. We had a comeback from one of our previous sponsors, and we are excited for the new products that have made the line. But since we've been talking about academics a lot, I want to first bring us back home with regards to the two schools that sponsor the students from B4C. My first shout out goes to Ebenezer Christian High School, Bulenga. This is a mixed day and boarding secondary school located in Bulenga, and it offers both O and A level, has both O and A level, and as well arts and sciences in A level. They have amazing facilities, amazing teachers, but above all, it's a Christian-based school. So everything they do, everything they teach is based on Christianity, but as well, students are able to excel academically and thrive in every aspect of their life. So if you're looking for a school that offers the UNEB system, but as well builds your child spiritually, makes them excel academically, and also takes care of them physically, then Ebenezer Christian High School Bulenga is the school for you. But if you are more inclined to the international system and you're looking for a good international school that can help you as a student, or help your student, you as a parent out there, to thrive and grow the right way, then Genesis Christian School International is the school for you. It's located in Pelere, that is Bwewale Road, off Gayaza Road, and they offer the Accelerated Christian Education Program from grade 0 to grade 12. All the information is running on our screen. Please get in touch touch with them today. They're a Christian school that is teaches moral values as well as biblical principles, and recognizes that each and every student has a unique learning style and ability with God-given talent. So the curriculum is tailored to help them grow spiritually, thrive academically, but as well be moral citizens even when they leave school. So if you're looking for a Christian school that is international, that your child or you as a student can thrive in, then Genesis Christian School International is the school for you. Reach out to them today and get a placement for your student. Now, this is the month of visitation days. If you are like me and you're a deputy parent, then you know it's a little bit of excitement because you get to see your little ones when you go to school. Now, do not go empty-handed. I beg of you. The work these students do in school is immense. So please do not go empty-handed. We recommend that you carry for them a Proden product. So a big shout out to Proden for sponsoring this show as well. Welcome back. We surely did miss you. And they've had an addition of products to their lineup. So Proden has hibiscus drinks, that is hibiscus juice, that come in different shapes and sizes that favor your pocket as well, but you can also carry one for your student in school. Now, to their newest addition, they have added passion juice as well. Now, I am a fan of both, so Proden will definitely be getting all my money because these are the two juices that I personally enjoy taking all through. So Proden hibiscus juice and Proden passion juice, these are two of the products that we recommend you get for your student or even for your household if you're a parent out there. Make sure that you get in touch with them. All the information is running on our screen. I can truly attest I enjoy their products, and you will too, especially when you're looking for a healthy substitute to all the soft drinks that you have been taking. Reach out to them today and get yourself a jerry can, get yourself a bottle, get yourself a carton. Now we've come to the end of the Students Forum B4C, but I hope you've had fun and I hope you have enjoyed our discussion for today. But as well, I want to remind you that we are live every single Saturday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. So next week we shall be here, same time, same place, bringing to you amazing Christian content. So to each and every one of you that tunes in every Saturday morning, thank you so much for choosing us and thank you so much for loving us as Google the TV. But as well, those who work tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure that we are live, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Without you, none of this would be possible. So from us to you, I want to wish you a blessed weekend. Our next live show is the Political Podium. If you would like to get to know more about the politics in this country, what's going on in the world with regards to political status, then that is the show for you. Be sure to catch it and enjoy it as well. But again, stay tuned to Google Day TV for amazing programs that will help you transform your life. There is a show for everyone, and I'm sure there is a show for you. Until next Saturday, I want to wish you a blessed weekend. Make sure to go to church. And of course, a happy Women's Day to all the ladies as you celebrate your day tomorrow. Until next Saturday, ciao.